just a quick little recap of the end of last year. We lose in the playoffs to the Bills. They lose in the Super Bowl. MVP Josh Allen, Jalen Miner wins Player of the Year, and then Robert Reese was Defensive Rookie. Quick look this year, or actually last year, it says he won Offensive Rookie of the Year. I didn't even realize that, so that's cool. Chris Friedman, or actually no, that would have been this year, but it's obviously wrong. It wasn't right. I don't know, because this was technically 28, but I took that screenshot once I started the next season. What? Just forget. Whatever. Looking at some of the guys who retired, some big names here. Josh Jacobs, Andy Reid retires. Tyreek, Van Ginkel, guys we gave to the Lions. Mike Evans. I'm just excited to get into this next year. I really, really, really want us to get even better than we've been and start competing in the playoffs. We got a couple storylines, stuff to look out for. So what do they offensive coordinator want to touch base with you about offseason workouts? What do you want to talk about? I don't think Jalen Miner needs to worry about it. Offseason workouts. I like where he's at, even if he doesn't get much better. But we'll talk about Patrick Paul because our O-line at times can be shaky. We saw in that last game, pressure got to us pretty soon. Although, actually, I'll kind of blame myself. I hold on to the ball too much. So we're just seeing, hopefully, getting him some upgrades. Technique with pass blocking, that sounds good to me. It gives me an option to say something else, but I'm cool with him doing that. Next thing, they're asking us what our focus for this offseason is. And I feel like real life people would hate this answer, but I don't have like a plan. I feel like our team, we're just trying to bring everybody back, get a year of experience. A lot of pretty much everybody, actually, I think every single player on our team played their first playoff game, except maybe Madden. Uh, so yeah, I just want us to get another year of development, and you can see pretty much everybody, we're accepting their 5th-year option. Also, stacked class, just those top 3 guys alone, and Brian Webster, who's our starting center. And then Madden, he has low interest. I plan on honestly getting a better maybe not better, but a younger receiving back. So yeah, letting LaRon Madden go is a decision I do make. I had to replace both of our coordinators. We're bringing Nick Anderson and Scott Gregory. High level interest in the team of free agency is not there. The only guy I think I go and sign is a fullback, which actually, in hindsight, when I go set up the lineups this year, we didn't even need. So that's tough, but what can you do? But we do get them. And the reason I say we don't need a fullback is one of our tight ends, Lawrence Baker, I think he is. He's tight end too. He's a higher overall fullback than that guy. But looking at the signed players, it looks like the Falcons and the Buccaneers made big moves this year in free agency. But one of the things, I don't know if you noticed it, Josh Allen goes unsigned throughout free agency. This is free agency recap. So Josh Allen went unsigned. He gets signed later. I'm not going to say to who. And actually, I don't even know if I show it in this video. That might be something I show in the next video. But he's out of the division, which honestly, I hated losing to him, but I wanted to continue to try and beat him. So I'm kind of disappointed he's gone. But what can you do? Looking at the guys we scouted, we only have a round 1 grade on one guy. And we do get this guy at 18. He had the 9th ranked normal dev. But we only have one round 1 straight up graded guy. But he's expected to go in the 3rd and 4th. So I'm going to try and get him in the 2nd round, I think. Or actually, I might grab him here. Yeah, we do. We grab BJ Harvey, wide receiver. It is a decently rated pick, 16, and we get him at 28. So don't hate it. We hate that he's normal dev, but he's a guy who comes in with good catching right away. Running back Braxton Hyde has A catching. We get him in the 2nd round, but it's a lower ranked pick. He's normal dev again. So right now, it's a good draft for what I feel like we need. We're getting players probably with decent overalls now, but not the biggest upside, which is whatever. We're trying to win now, so I don't hate it. But then in the 3rd round, we find a guy I really like. His pass coverage is great, which is something we don't really have in our linebacker. Our linebacker core is more pressure on the QB. So this guy can come in, be a good change of space or pace, and he has hidden depth. So I'm really excited. This is honestly the pick in this draft that I'm really most excited about. Then later on, we're going to pick a couple D tackles in a row. First one being Spencer Kennard, who is a really high value pick at this point in the draft, but normal dev again. And then the next pick we make, I think I went for a guy just with higher upside here. It is a bit of reach, but he does have hidden dev. I can't imagine it's much better than Star. Here's a recap at our draft. Not the best one I've ever had. We reached on a QB pretty bad. Dontrell Black's only a 69 overall. Our guys at the top, they're 76, 75, and 74. That's cool. The 76, 75, obviously normal devs. But what really excites me is this right outside linebacker, Chris Binns, with the 74 overall and great coverages. Great speed. I think he has 89 speed, I think it says. I'm going too fast, and I think it's like 91 Excel. So just looking at the different positions, and I do notice here at left tackle, Sam Ebert has superstar development now, which is something I kind of had as an oversight. I didn't realize. So I don't want him to be a superstar development guy on the bench, even if we have to sacrifice an overall or something. But I'm going to move him over to left guard, which moves Brad Allen to backup left tackle. And Sam Ebert as a left guard goes up to an 80. So 80 overall guy with superstar development I'm really excited about. And our line looks really damn good right now. I am going to change Roman McCullers, his position in a little bit. I'll show you that too. D tackle Sherrod Foote's looking really good. I mean, taking a look at some of the guys we drafted, they've slot in as they're going to be D tackle 3 and 4 because I actually end up moving Roman McCullers to D tackle 2 so he gets more playing time. But overall, I'm really happy with the team, where they're at. Chris Binns, I'm going to try and get Chris Binns on the field a lot more. I'm really not too in tune with like different formations and figuring out how to get the best guys on the field all the time, but I'm going to work hard to figure it out. Because like I really love what Larry Banyard gave us and Desmond Fowler, but what they gave us more is forcing fumbles, getting after the quarterback. So a guy who can kind of really change the pace. I did change his face also, because I didn't want him and Henry Telford to have the same face. I try and do my best to have all of my like auto-generated guys have different faces than each other. Once you get this far in, it gets difficult, but I think I've done a decent job. Another thing too, another change we're going to show having the defense, Junior Banks has superstar dev. And David Edwards got better at the end of the year, but I really think, honestly, it's time to... Sorry, my mouth is itching. Give Junior Banks the opportunity to be the starter. But overall, man, look at these. Jalen Miner at a 99 right now. Free agency. Josh Allen is gone. The two best free agents are 88 and 85 overall kickers. And then, what is that, fourth and fifth or best free agents are also kickers. Talking to Patrick Paul about how his offseason went. I would have thought it would have been better. But 3,000 XP and 1 pass block power, I think it was. That's not horrible. Taking a look at a recap of preseason, I didn't play any of these games, but we go 3-0. Looks like we did good. I was kind of disappointed Nate Huggins didn't get any playing time, but I also didn't care enough to go in each game and fix it. And then I was worried I'd forget to make Sean Beckwith the starter again, but at this point in the whole relocation series, I'm just excited and itching to get into the regular season, get going again. And in real life right now, it's been a while since I've played this. It's probably been a couple weeks since I got to sit down and play some games. So I'm really excited to get back to it, to be honest. Just taking a look, some guys played well. Junior Banks got a pick. So I feel confident making him the starting safety. I'm excited to see what he can do this year. We did get beat over the top a couple times last year, especially towards the end when we played Buffalo twice. But I can't imagine anybody stealing this division from us now. I do need to check now that I think about it of who is Buffalo's quarterback. I feel like in the back of my head I think it's a bum, like maybe even an auto-generated guy, but I can't exactly remember. But we do know it's not Josh Allen. It's not the MVP. I'll just tell you, in case I didn't like record it in the next couple videos, I forget. But Josh Allen is with the Browns, and he is actually the backup to Jalen Daniels, which, whatever, I guess. But the thing I really don't like, and someone help me if there's something I can do. I tried to like go switch to be the Browns and release Josh Allen or trade him for something. But Josh is just coming off an MVP in a 3-loss season, losing in the Super Bowl. Him being a backup QB just really bothers me. I'll double check too to see if his contract's just a year, because I mean that affects things too. But a backup QB, like, come on, Madden. I'll see if there's any other fixes to it too. The league is an online league, so I can't just go in and do it. Oh, I guess I could ask one of my friends maybe. I think I might just do that. I have one of my buddies. I'll invite him to the league just to release Josh Allen. But I don't think he has Madden downloaded. Damn it. I'll figure something out. But yeah, just looking. Cam Heath. I don't even know where bro came from. He has hidden dev. I assume he was just like a practice squad pickup. But here's a look at the defense. And like I said, Roman McCullers is set up as the backup left end right now. I do change that. He's going to be our D tackle 2 over Kennard. I want Kennard to get some playing time, but at a 72 overall, I want to win. And Dontrell Black's only 69, so I'm not trying to have those guys on the field too much. After the change to Roman McCullers, having him be D tackle 2, Clayton Warmack, who's been really a solid pickup. We got him as a free agent pickup, really just because he had star dev, but he's been pretty good in like different spots. I need to double check what his like ending numbers have been, but bringing back the same special teams unit, Beltran and McGee. McGee's been awesome. Beltran's been better. I've figured out the kicking meter, so another look. Third down running back will be Braxton Hyde. Hopefully get him in some space to make some catches. Last but not least, we're cutting some guys. 6th-round pick, one of our first draft classes, so I contemplated not doing it, but we are going to cut Dorian Perkins. And then in the next video, I'll give you guys weeks 1 and 2, so then I'll be all caught up with recording, and I'm excited for that. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like. Help me with the Josh Allen thing. Peace.